younger guys out there to hold things down?
It's nice because it gives me and all the younger guys, those reps that, a lot of places around the country don't get. So it's nice to be able to be here and get those reps. Times it's a little tiring, because you don't have as much depth, but it's also cool because you see them on the sidelines engage with us, coaching us, yelling at us during the play. And when we come off to the sidelines, they're there teaching us, what they see, what we can do better. So, it's been unbelievable just to have them by our side and sitting there coaching us along the way.
What have you learned from them?
Everything I know right now. With those two guys and T Knight, I came in here with I think a small mind of D-line, kind of just used mainly my size in high school, but just watching them and kind of watching how Ty plays, it really has opened my eyes to allow me to see the player I can be. And then with T Knight as well, it allowing me to not be one-dimensional, but work on all aspects of my game.
You think back to last season as a freshman going up against physical Big Ten linemen right away. What was kind of the learning curve for you with that?
I think I was a little small out there. It was a little rough sometimes, but I just had to go out there and for me it was just fire off the ball as hard as I can, as fast as I can. At points it's a little intimidating, but I think you can't let that scare you. My teammates trusted me, my coaches trust me to put me in that position, so I had to go out there and trust myself as well. Know that I'm a good enough player to do it, just because what they see in me, what I see in myself, and it was a lot of fun. Like I learned a lot last year, getting thrown into a mix as a young guy, and I think it's only going to help me going forward.
Was there a point in the season where maybe you really felt like, oh, hey, I belong at this level now?
For me, I say it was Illinois. Everyone kind of jokes about it, but that 4th and 1 stop for me. In the moment, I didn't really know what was going on, but afterwards, I saw the play on film, and when I saw that, I said, I can do this. I'm good enough to be here, and that kind of helped me flip my mental state.
How beneficial was this past offseason for you, just knowing the experience that you had and knowing that you were going to get a little bit bigger, just knowing what this offseason can do for you?
Yeah, it was great for me. I know when the season ended back in November, I had my eyes set on the winter workouts and, the mat drills and all that. Mainly for me, just trying to get bigger, gain the weight, get stronger, just to play in a Big Ten defense with Big Ten ball. And it was astronomical, with Coach Campbell and his staff, everything they've done for me, and Kristen, all those people just being around helping me day by day. I probably gained about 10, 12 pounds. I'm still trying to gain a little bit more, but I see my body change, and I also feel a lot more comfortable on the field. I'm confident in who I am, like physically, and now for me it's just working on the mental game.
You came in with a pretty good group of linemen, both offensive and defensive. How much do you guys talk as this young lineman in the program, like you guys are in the future? And this is a big year now to kind of learn from some of these veteran players before it's really going to be fully your time.
Yeah, that's like you said. We all talk. We're all buddies. Out on the field, we don't like the guys across the ball, but we're all there for each other. I think, like you said, like T and I talked to me about it the other day. But when Ty and Nash leave and Jamari and Judy leave, like they're gonna look back and they want to be comfortable in what they've showed us. So when it's our turn to step up, they know like we can take over the reins. And I think they've done a good job at showing us how to perform and how to play. And yeah, our D-line room, I know personally, I think we're the closest group on the team. We know how to work, but we have a lot of fun in there. So just being around the young guys and the old guys all as a mix, it's not like we're split up, we're all in there together. So
you mentioned you gained about 10 to 12 pounds. What are you at now, and do you have like a goal weight?
Right now I'm sitting at about 280. I was coming out of off season, I was about 285. Spring ball's knocked me down a little bit, but I think I'm just trying to maintain right now. After spring ball, I'm going to talk to Kristen, hopefully get to about 285 to 290 range. But it also kind of depends what she wants from me and what T-Knight wants from me, and then see how I move on the field and see how I feel. But like I said, right now I feel great where I'm at, and even when I was a little heavier, I still felt good at where I was at.
What's maybe the biggest thing that, along the way, that your dad has taught you that you brought to college when it comes to handling pressure in a spotlight?
Like I've said before, is the mental game, and that's something my dad struggled with a lot too. He always tells me is you can't get in your own head. In the pressure, in the spotlight, like not worrying about what everyone says and what everyone, like the expectations, because I put a lot of expectations on myself, so it makes it kind of hard, and that's what he did as well. So it's been nice to be able to talk to him and learn from him, and then also like my mom, what my mom saw my dad go through, and she doesn't want to, like she wants to help me in the way she's helped him. Kind of just focusing on, what I do in the dark, what I do when no one's looking, day by day, when I'm by myself, how am I going to sleep, how am I eating, how am I drinking, Just little things. He's big on little things. So allowing me to do everything right. That way, when the moment comes, you know, I'm not focused on outside noise, but I can just focus on me and making the play or doing what I need to do. All good. Sounds good. Thank y'all.